Today we're gonna be talking about Anthony Edwards, alright? Like, matter of fact, today we're gonna be talking about the face of the league. Like, who is gonna be the next face? And now, I feel like I need to explain what I mean by face of the league. Okay? Because face of the league isn't just necessarily the best player in the world. And some people be like, what do you mean by that? That's stupid. But what I mean by not necessarily the best player in the world, because it's not, because there's always going to be a debate on who's better sometimes. Like LeBron, for example, was the clear favorite. Like after 2010, he was a clear guy that was like the best in the league. You know what I mean? But necessarily in some of those years, he wasn't the face of the league. Like there was years with KD, like was like that MVP year where KD was the face of the league. And like then Curry became the face of the league. So like, but LeBron was obviously the best player. Arguably, let me not say obviously, arguably was the best player. But it's not necessarily about who's the best and who's the most skilled. I think it's more just about marketability and the talent. Like the talent is obviously important, but it's all about marketability and who attract the fans the most. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just say it. I think Anthony Edwards is the next face of the league. And I've been thinking about this for a while now. It's not like just because you started bugging out now. I was thinking about who's the next up. And at a moment in time, I thought probably was going to be Jason Tatum. You know what I mean? Because he started bugging out. He started really like, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought Jason Tatum was going to be the next face of the league. And I think for 1 year, he probably was. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that, but it's like, I think Anthony Edwards really I think he is like a face. You know what I mean? I think he has everything, the tools to be a face of the league. He's extremely athletic. He's a highlight player. And if you add winning, like if he goes far in this year's playoffs, and you add his resume is, because we all know how important playoffs are when it comes to a resume. If you add playoff success with all this athletic ability, highlight playmaking, he's the face of the league. You can't deny it. The dude is a dog. He's a dog, and everybody pretty much likes him. His personality is extremely likable. Okay, he's real. He's authentic. He really, and he's on the team that he's on is like a young team, up and coming. This is all the tools to become the face of the league. And I'm not saying dudes like Jokic, Giannis aren't better than him. Like, they're more of an impactful player on the court. Yes. But I wouldn't call them the face. And I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't put Giannis as the reason why I wouldn't put Jokic as the face is because I just think Jokic doesn't have the marketability. I just think Jokic doesn't really care that much. So I think Jokic just goes out. He just goes out there and balls out, which I respect. I have nothing against that. Do what you got to do. He goes out there and balls out and just spanks everybody. Nobody can beat him. The dude is pretty much unguardable, and he wins. And he has a championship now. Can't deny all that. His resume is solidified. Like, resume-wise, he's solidified. But at the same time, I don't think he's a face just because I don't think he has that much marketability. He don't really do much to be a face. He don't do much. I think he's the only guy I know that can win a championship, then just go back to his home country and just start milking cows. Like, the dude does not care about basketball. Basketball is just a side mission. It really is. It's a side mission for him. I've never seen this before. I've never seen a guy win an NBA championship and just go back to the farm. Like, what? Dude, like, he just carrying the championship, like, just walking. I've never seen stuff like that. But that's Jokic for you. And the reason why I wouldn't put Giannis is because it's like, I don't know why. I'm not saying Giannis is not marketable, but there's something missing to make him the face of the league. Oh man, I want to know I don't know what it is. I really can't pinpoint it. There's something missing, like, to make him the face of the league. Because I think it's just, I think his personality is cool, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's something that, okay, matter of fact, no. Let me erase all that. I feel like the reason why Giannis is not as marketable or more of a face of the league than Anthony Edwards is because he doesn't, like, necessarily make highlight plays like Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards is more electric. I think Giannis is more orthodox and just like a demigod. You can't stop him. You know what I mean? I think he's just a demigod that you just can't stop. And that's not necessary. I'm not saying that's not marketable, but I feel like there's more electric stuff that you could do. And Anthony Edwards just does that. Like, Anthony Edwards is he's gonna give you a posterizing putback dunk from the free throw line. Like, he's gonna jump over people. Like, I know y'all seen the dunks on KD, John Collins. Like, bro, I've seen the dude put his whole nutsack on top of a dude's head. Like, I'm sorry, Giannis is not doing that. Like, Giannis got some posterizers. I ain't gonna lie to you. But his posterizers don't hit the same like his. His posterizers, because he's like freaking 8'11". Like, but Anthony Edwards just got bungees. Like, he got hops. And we like to see that more. As fans, we like to see that more. And let me clarify, like, I'm not saying Anthony Edwards at this exact moment is the face of the league. I think this playoffs decides a lot, okay, for the face of the league. This playoffs definitely decides a lot. If Anthony Edwards goes crazy this playoffs, like champion gets to a championship, or if he wins a championship, guaranteed face of the league for sure, guaranteed. If he gets to the finals, pretty much guaranteed. Okay, that's still guaranteed. Conference finals, we're still gonna be pretty much putting him in the face of the league. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I really don't think the only scenario where he doesn't become necessarily the face of the league is, like, I don't know. Because I know he just bugged out last night. But if he plays again, like, if he gets cooked for the rest of the series and he just becomes a bum out of nowhere, like, he just puts up 0 stats, all right, then he's right back down to where he's at right now. But honestly, I feel like the face of the league debate is just up for him to lose. Like, it's only for him to lose. There's all he has to do is win, be successful. That's all he has to do. He got it. Cause that dude, he's special, bro. And the MJ comparison is making it even better for his case, because now everybody really think that he's MJ's son. It's like, he got the marketability. The NBA low-key has another Michael Jordan on their hands. They literally, if they play their cards right, they literally got another Michael Jordan on their hands. So I think Anthony Edwards is the face of the league. I think he will be the face of the league. And I think there are more. I feel like it's not. I feel like there's a lot of talented basketball players in the NBA right now. Okay? Like, a lot of talent. So, but I think the only thing that separates the talent is the winning and the personality and, like, how they handle certain situations. And what I mean by that is, like, how they handle losses. Like, do they bounce back? Do they get better every year? Are they getting worse every year? So, like, with LaMelo's situation, LaMelo was projected, to be exactly what Anthony Edwards is right now. I'm not going to lie. Like, popularity-wise, talent-wise, LaMelo was projected to be right there. You know what I mean? But injuries killed him. And now he has to deal with that. So now it's like, does he bounce back for that? Does he bounce back? And is he gonna get better? Because you don't want to come back and get worse. You're young. You don't want to get worse over time. So, but that's what I mean by that. Where it's like that's what we're really looking for. Like, are you getting better every year? Are you locked in? Are you winning? Like, are you just all talk, or are you actually winning? And Anthony Edwards, he's looking right. He's looking right now. He's looking like the dog. Like, he's really a dog. I've seen it all. He really might be MJ's son. Like, if I'm MJ, I'm doing a DNA test. Why would you not want to claim him as your kid? Why? I would love to claim Anthony Edwards as my kid. Are you kidding me? Like, I would go get a DNA test, go to his mom, and be like, "Are you sure? Like, do you remember what happened back in '97? Do you? Like, like, do you remember what happened in 01, 02? Do you remember that night? Like, I would play it off great. Like, yo, back in 02, I know you remember that night. We was both drunk. We was like, nah, we're not gonna do this, and it happened. Like, that's how I'm playing it. I don't know why you wouldn't want to play it like that. Do you see the way he plays? Yeah, I do. MJ a wild boy. But yeah, who do y'all think is like the face of the league? Like, I want to hear what y'all think is the face of the league, because I feel like there's a lot of talented players in the NBA right now. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of future. Like, in the next 2 or 3 years, it's gonna be a lot of superstars in this league. A lot. And I'm not just talking about the same three. Like, I feel like in 2010s, 2015, there was like superstars, but there was like a tier, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.